I can't really say anything to introduce this chapter that would do it justice, so let's just dive right in. What will you do once we're inside town? I'll go to the castle. Fine, I'll look around on my own. It's a nice town. Uh-huh. You'll see, everyone is real friendly. Uh-huh. Ugh! Hello, sirs! Hi! Are you going into town? Yeah? Oh, that's magnificent. See? Friendly. I wouldn't really call that being friendly. So this crazy guy is the cleaner. He was found concepts in Skyward Sword that were not used. You can find him in Hyrule Historia, and he, it's a good thing they didn't use him. He's very alarming, but everything about him is bad. Like his bad haircut, his dorky outfit. He's just too bad to not include. Why are you following us? I am the cleaner. I don't care. Why are you following us? I used to despise that boy. You see, he leaves a trail of destruction in his wake. Well, that's dramatic. No. Rooms of priceless porcelain destroyed. Gardens all uprooted. All that dirt and destruction nearly drove me insane until I realized it was great for business. I see. You nut job. I'm going now. Fine. We'll find each other tonight somehow. Okay. Knock that off. I'm going to make so much money. Yes, but you're creeping me out. So you'll notice I'm not really commenting on the pages very much just because I have nothing to comment on. There's literally only one thing in this entire chapter that I would change. All of these stalls are so unguarded. Stealing from them would be so easy. I'll memorize the market layout and maybe in a year or so I could... Oi, you walk with a sword at your side. Yes, you got something to say about that? Wait, why are you dressed like that? It's freezing. My warrior spirit keeps me warm. I have no need for things such as achoo! Pardon my seasonal allergies. It's winter. Do you wish to refine your skills? My sword skills are refined plenty already. Oh ho, I know your type. You're all tuck. As you are now, you couldn't cut up an apple slice. It seems you have gained a true warrior spirit. Be on your way now. Yeah, I'll do that. First the cleaner, then that swordsman. Everywhere I go, there's a bunch of weirdos. Thank Den my own subjects aren't this bad. Zenita, they said you've been crying since breakfast. Yes. This breakfast was 3 hours ago. Uh-huh. I don't get it. What's wrong? Well, my older sister was teasing me and saying I'll never get a cute boyfriend in a raid, and I told her I would, and I called her names, and I was going to go on the raid tomorrow to get myself my first ever boyfriend, and I wanted to just at least make a first good impression, but my face broke out with so many sis. I'm so ugly. My life is ruined. There. Well, everyone has a quirk or two. Oh my gosh, we all been there. None of the soldiers seem to even notice me. I wonder if they're all still paranoid about the kid. Earlier that day. There he is, just like you said. He got here sooner than I thought he would. Well, I can't leave my post here. Very well, I will go ahead and alert the castle guard. We can only hope he behaves better this time. But what are you doing? Looking under this bush. Put it back right now. They will preserve us. One little thing that, I don't think it really matters very much, to anyone, but I remember that I decided that each of the swordsmen would have, a different little, top knot feather thing or whatever on the tops of their helmet, just as a way for me to keep track of them and stuff. And I don't know, it was fun. I always enjoyed doing little details like that. That guy who just passed through here, what was his problem? He kept going on and on about some green-hatted kid. Oh, you're new here, aren't you? The green-hatted kid caused a lot of property damage 2 years ago. What a brat. Why didn't we let him get back into town? I don't know, maybe because he saved the princess and turned the king back from stone? A kid did that? Well, he doesn't cause trouble in the castle grounds, right? Heh, what? You're so naive. Just when the sorceress appeared, the green-hatted kid came and snuck into the castle. Why didn't you all stop him? We did, several times, but he was just too persistent. He just kept coming right back. He tried walking straight across the castle grounds. Oi! He tried shadowing us. The first time he made it to the moat, oh hey, there's a purple rupee way down there. He jumps right in and comes up with a big gasp. Hey! In Ocarina of Time, yeah, this was a thing. You had to sneak into the castle near the start of the game to go meet with Princess Zelda. Basically, a lot of us doing that did these different weird things. And there were rupees in the moat. So, but whenever Link comes up from swimming, he always does this big loud gasp. So it's yeah. He just kept entering the castle grounds? Why did you lock him up? He was only 10. Plus, it was all just so bizarre. The first time he got into the second inner yard, he gave himself away. Ooh, a rare Skulta. We need it, but we don't have any weapons right now to knock it down. Bam! Close one. It almost fell off. Try again, like, okay. Wham! One more time. Bam! So close. Once more. Wait, are you bleeding? Hey, wait. Slam! Never mind. Stop. At least drink a red potion or something. So this was the thing. In this tree, inside the inner courtyard, the outer courtyard in the castle, there was a Skolta. I remember that whenever I was playing the Ocarina of Time last, I had to knock it down. And for some reason, it must have been like just the way I was doing it. The game didn't register me like having him roll right into it. That usually knocks it down. It just didn't do it. So I had to do it multiple times because I was doing it wrong. And I was like, how are they not hearing this? But yeah. And in the end, he did get inside and met the princess. What a weird kid. Was he dropped as a baby or something? Maybe, but he still did outwit us and later defeated the sorceress. He's formidable and tenacious. You can't take him lightly. You two, is he here yet? No, sir. Good. I have a message to be given to him. 1 minute later. And that's the message. Also, it's time for your break. Great. Wait, I'm going to meet with that crazy kid all alone? Oh, he's a pushover. Don't worry about it. But you just said, see you later. Don't choke. They really left me behind. I'm going to have to face this weird, unpredictable, and possibly unstable kid all alone. He defeated the sorceress, and who knows how many soldiers she murdered. There's no telling how strong this kid is, and if he's not happy with the princess's message, he could turn me inside out and just force his way inside the castle. Oh, there he is! I'm so dead! Can I go through the gate? No. You shall not pass as long as I have breath within me, even though I'm just a humble new guy. Now the princess gave me a message. It's for you. Okay. Even though I am inexperienced, I shall deliver the message to the best of my ability. Sure, but do you want to take a break or something first? What? No, I'm not so weak as to need a break. Why would you even suggest such a thing? You just seem a little stressed. Well, okay, but don't you make any sudden movements. Okay. In the first panel here, the way that he's like stopping him, that's from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. These soldiers, whenever they would stop you from like proceeding in an area like through a gate or whatever, they would be in that pose and then they would like crab walk back and forth. It's like, oh my gosh, my dude, you have amazing thigh muscles. So I just had to include it. It's truly remarkable. 1 hour later, and then just before I propose to her, my girl says she's dumping me for my brother. So that plus my cat suddenly dying, I've just been so high strung. Wow, I could see why. Well, at least I have this job. And speaking of which, Princess Zelda wanted you to know that she's too busy to see you today, but she'll send someone to meet you at the temple tomorrow at noon. Okay. You know, my senior must have been teasing me, saying you beat the sorceress. I mean, to get to her castle, you would have had to use her ghost rope. Someone as small as you wouldn't have made it. She hadn't killed enough people for it to be long enough. Oh no, the ghost rope wasn't long enough at first. I fixed that. Bye! So I do not know if the ghost rope was something that I had planned or if it just sort of came up while I was scripting it. It doesn't matter. It works. I love it. It's been used a lot in a lot of other things for the story, like Ghost Inn and Ghost Stories. That's a zine. And yeah, I love it. It's getting late. What should I do? Will an inn be necessary? I can't read the weather signs up here so well. I'll have to use that reliable method used by my people for ages. You, old lady, are you talking to me? Are your bones aching from the weather? Well, yes, the north wind is coming back tonight for sure. It sure would be a good time to get something bracing at the milk bar. Where is this bar located? Just down the second alley and to the right. You can't miss it. Understood. Your services are appreciated. Services? I'm not a weather barometer or some. Forget it. Tourists, they get weirder every year. Proof of membership, please, sir. What? Only members are allowed inside the bar. Well, that's a really stupid business plan. You'd be surprised by how much is saved by keeping out the riffraff. Proof of membership is also a sign of adulthood, maturity. Good evening. Oh, you are a member. Please, this way. A cow mask. That's your sign of maturity. Hey, I didn't come up with it. The milk bar is from Majora's Mask. I don't think it's from any other games, and I love it. And there's nothing significant about it being here other than I wanted a bar, and I love the milk bar. I think it's such a weird idea and fun and cool, so I wanted to include it. Other things from Majora's Mask are in the comic, and there's a good reason for it. They do have some significance, but this has no significance. It's not important, so it's just a coincidence. So I really can't go in, Unless you are a member or the guest of a member. No, you cannot. You know, that really is an absurd system. It serves well to ensure exclusivity. We don't just let any kid who wants a drink inside. Our bar is sophisticated, and I'm here for a drink. Oh, hi. Kid, you're a member? Yeah. Wow, a bar with 12-year-old members, so sophisticated. Again, not my idea. As a member, young sir, you may enter. Okay, Oh, him too, please. Very well, just try to keep him in line. We don't want a repeat of 2 years ago with that fairy guest of yours. Okay. What was that about? The fairy didn't get drunk, did she? Yeah, I think so. She shouted at all the other members and made them cry. I don't know why. Well, look who it is. It's been a while, honey. And who is your guest? He's Ganondorf. Ganondorf. Yeah. You know, lady, it's Thelma. Selma, with your natural red hair and darker skin tone, you could easily be a couple grandmothers from the Gerudo. Oh, please. If you're going to try to pick up a bartender, at least use a more original line. What? That's a pickup line. I was being serious. So I would change the pickup line. It could have been something like really dumb and really funny. What I should have done was that I should have like looked up on Google like the stupidest pickup lines, because that was the whole point, is that he's accidentally using a really dumb pickup line. So I should have found one that would have been more, I don't know, this was just awkward. This was just awkward. It's not funny. It's not stupid enough. It needs to be stupider, I guess. Yeah, so this is the one thing that I would change. I mean, there are a couple other things that I would change, but like this is the one thing that like stands out, is like I definitely could have put more effort in there. Definitely could have put more effort into a stupid pickup line. The things that you say whenever you're working on comics, oh my gosh. So what to drink tonight? Chateau Lon Lon? Sorry, that was a one-time thing. Remember? He sighs. I'll get you some spiced steamed milk. She gave you one of their alcoholic drinks? Yeah, it was great. She bottled it up, and later when I drank it, I felt so light. Everything seemed possible. The trees are spinning. Can I climb them and jump from one to the next? No. How much have you had? And my magic felt like it was unlimited. It was so much fun. I love the running monsters. That's delightful. But then I suddenly blacked out. It was mysterious. I told you not to chug it all down in one go. So in Majora's Mask, you could get Chateau Lon Lon if you went to the milk bar as Zora or as the Goron, because they were like adult ghosts or whatever, so you could get alcohol and then you could drink it whenever you wanted to. It was something, but it did give you unlimited magic for a certain amount of time, so that was pretty cool. And for you? I don't drink. It's either too fruity or too dull. Ever had vodka? No. Here, why don't you try some? I get the feeling you'll like it. Very well. Whoa, that's got some kick to it. Nice! Yeah, I thought as much. I got a letter from Ilya earlier this month. She said you've been writing to her just about every other week. She's a good girl, but she can't wait forever for you to get that 5,000 and convince her father you're responsible. You know that, right? Yeah. She also told me to ask if you've been giving away your money to strangers again. You haven't been doing that, right? Wow, this milk is so good. Link. Man, this stuff is good. Refill. This will be your third refill. Since you haven't drunk vodka before, you might want to slow down. Now you listen. I drink what I want, when I want, because it's what I want to do. Got it? Fine. Knock yourself out. Yeah, I will. So how have you been earning your money, Link? Well, earning? This little weirdo is a magnet, a money magnet. Yep, he cuts grass and money grows instead. Blast it, you lucky brat! Yep, he'd be rich if he didn't just throw it away. I don't throw it away. So why don't we have this stuff? Vodka? Why don't we have it back down home? Why? They don't know what they want. That's why there are people like me. I know. They can ask me anything. What are you talking about? Shut up. Oh my gosh. That's the problem. Commoners think you know everything. Got such tiny heads. I know. My head is a normal size, right? Just ignore him, sweetie. He's drunk. The bar will be closing in a few minutes, boys. Okay. It's a dumb rule. Hylian rules. Who wrote these things? Ugh, stomach. Ugh. Are you okay? Of course I'm okay. What do you care? Sheesh. Worry about those skinny arms of yours. They aren't skinny. Sure. Come on, we need to go. I'm coming. Just give me a second. Who did this? Stupid stairs. Stop swaying. Help the man up the stairs, Link. The wind got really cold. What? I said the wind is cold. What? I don't feel a thing. That's you weak Hylians, you. And then the wind. Ooh. It's kind of cold, you know. And where's the end? I always try to sleep in the same place in this town. We're almost there. It's nice and comfortable and stuff, right? Yeah, I think so. We're here. Public park. I hate you. But this place is free. How could you say no to that, dude? I am not sleeping on the ground. It'd be warmer. I am the king of... I'm the king, blast it! I'm not gonna sleep on the ground! Okay, then sleep on that bench. Gonna puke. Please do it on your bench and not on my blanket. Wake up! Ugh, you again, kid? We keep telling you you aren't allowed to sleep here. You too, big guy. Time to get up. Move it. You. I'll kill you. Sure you will. Now get up. I love Gan's, like, intense, dramatic face in that second to last panel. That turned out really well. I love it. His eyebrows are off. Excellent. I love it. Come on, hurry. I know another place to sleep. I hate Hyrule. I hate it. This place, I will have my revenge. Revenge! Shaking his fist. For what? What has it done to you? Well, it's cold. Suck it up. Two things here. Everything about Ganondorf. He's just like, I'm gonna take down Hyrule. It's like, what has it done to you? And it's like, oh, generally nothing. I was the instigator. So the funniest thing about this page is the Gan's line in the first panel. Every time I read it, and I don't know if this is the case when I was drawing this, but every single time reading it afterwards, whenever I hear him say, I see that I hate Hyrule, I hate it, all I can think of is from the Jim Carrey Grinch movie, whenever like young Grinch climbs up the mountain and he's like, I hate Christmas, I hate it, and I just hear Gan's voice as that little child voice is whining. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'll move on, but it just makes this page, it just elevates this page for me. We're here. The tombstones will shield us from the wind. Oh, but you're too big for that. But if you sleep out in the open, you'll get too cold and it's empty. It's just, good night. This page, oh my god. This page is the best thing in the world. So as I mentioned, there's not as much commentary on this chapter because I think it's amazing, but there is something important that I wish to talk about that is useful for writers and artists and stuff. So whenever you are, especially whenever you're starting out or you're trying to get a sense of what your style is or your brand, there can be this concern of I'm not original enough or everything's been done, things like that. Well, things have been done. No one is going to do it exactly the way that you are. For example, I am 100% sure that there are Legend of Zelda maybe not fan comics, but definitely fan fictions where Gan gets drunk. However, that probably usually will lead up to a sex scene of some kind. And even if it doesn't, I highly doubt that it culminates in Link, with no ill intentions, shoving Ganondorf into an open grave. So yeah, I mean, even if you're doing a concept that has been done before, because pretty much almost everything has been done before, you're still gonna bring your own unique take on it. So one day you'll be able to look back and be like, yeah, no one else could have done this. This is a masterpiece. Okay, maybe not a masterpiece, but you will feel it is very rewarding. It's very rewarding when you have that realization that you have created something that is very likely truly unique. And on a related note, while I was working on this chapter, I distinctly remember listening to this randomized Zelda music playlist, and this beautiful, grand, majestic cover of the main theme of the Zelda games came on, and I was like, whoa, this is amazing. It sounds like it could be in a movie. It's beautiful. And then I was looking down at what I was working on, and I was like, I have the whole wide world of the Zelda universe to work with, and I am choosing to write Drunk Ganondorf. It is what it is. Anyways, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below, and I will see y'all in another video. Bye bye!